Number 3. Dubai One Tower. The Dubai One Tower is a proposed megatall residential building in Dubai. At 711 meters it would be the tallest residential building in the world and the fourth tallest building in the world when completed. It will feature 885 residential apartments and a 5-star hotel with 350 rooms. Not only will the tower have space to house up to 78,000 residents, it'll also be home to a 350-room hotel, a massive shopping center, a 25,000 sq/m indoor sports center, 300 beach, a marina, and the world's largest indoor ski resort. Oh yes, and we almost forgot to mention the dancing fountain, which will reach heights of 420 meters. The Dubai One Tower will stand 711 meters high, more than twice the size of the Shard in London, and be built as part of a complex called Maidan One, which will house up to 78,000 residents. There will also be a shopping center, hotel, and a marina. Maidan One will house up to 78,000 residents and include a dancing fountain sweeping up to 420 meters, a vast shopping center, a 25,000 sq/m indoor sports center, 300 beach, a 350-room hotel and a marina, according to a government statement. It will also come complete with what will be the largest indoor ski resort on Earth and 885 apartments which will have access to the world's highest observation deck, 665 meters up. This graphic shows where Dubai One will rank among the world's tallest buildings, behind only the Burj Khalifa in the same city. In the shopping center section of the complex there will be 300 restaurants and cafes, all under a retractable roof which can be opened in cooler winter months. Estimated to cost upwards of 25 billion dirhams, the project is to extend from the Maidan racetrack in the Emirates Desert to Burj Khalifa, the world's highest tower. It will also come complete with what will be the largest ever indoor ski resort.
Number 2.
The protracted construction of the soon-to-be tallest building in the world, Jeddah Tower in Saudi Arabia, has been delayed yet again during 2020. It's now 7 years and counting since construction began on this landmark project, and it is not clear when the building may finally top out. Once complete, the building will stand at least 3,280 feet tall and was designed by Adrian Smith plus Gordon Gill Architecture of Chicago. It is part of the larger development, Jeddah Economic City, and will be the first structure in the world to reach the 1-kilometer-high mark. The project comes with a high-minded pedigree. Adrian Smith designed Burj Khalifa while at Skidmore, Owings, and Merrill. Like the Burj Khalifa, the final height of the project is undisclosed. This recalls the height wars in New York City in the last century, when the top of the Chrysler Building was kept hidden until its final debut, in order to beat out the Manhattan Trust Building. The structure, formerly known as the Kingdom Tower, will be home to the world's highest observatory. It will also have a separate 98-foot diameter outdoor balcony, which was originally intended to be a helipad. The building is so big they are unable to show it realistically in one rendering. Only elevations and bird's-eye views can contain the entire project. Imagine those construction drawings. The foundation piles are about as large as a small room at 10 feet in diameter and can reach up to 360 feet in length. Its shape is functional. The narrowing silhouette has to fight wind as well as gravity, so the 3-sided shard is designed to be aerodynamic. The taper also helps maximize usable rentable area. It offsets the large core size on the lower floors by widening the base, while the shape also narrows the core overall, making it less space-consuming at the top. Its form is interesting for a tower of its size. The 3-petal plan allows separate extrusions to nudge against one another, while the profile is inspired by folded fronds of young desert plant growth. Gill-like indentations add another scale of visual intrigue. It's on a plinth. But joking aside, the building does meet the ground in a nuanced, thoughtful way. Transportation routes crisscross around it, and the plinth melds it with its urban surroundings. Jeddah Tower will have 59 elevators and 12 escalators, and 5 of these elevators will be double-decker. It has high-tech features. A high-performance exterior wall system, including low-conductivity glass, will minimize energy consumption by reducing thermal loads. The massive structure will contain 80,000 tons of steel. Parts of the core will contain concrete that is several meters thick. Number 1. The Burj Mubarak Al Kabr is a proposed megatall skyscraper in Kuwait City, Kuwait. It will be part of the future city called Madinat Al Hariri. Expected completion is likely to be around in 2030. If built, it would become the world's tallest building, surpassing the Burj Khalifa in Dubai. Its height is in order to reflect the folktale collection 1001 Arabian Nights. If built, the tower would be the tallest skyscraper in Kuwait, surpassing Al Hamra Tower. Skyscrapers do not normally exceed 80 floors due to the amount of space that would be taken up by elevators. However, the Mubarak Al Kabir Tower would consist of a far greater number of floors. This would necessitate double or triple-decker elevators. Another challenge would be posed by the immense height of the building, which makes it vulnerable to high winds. In order to cope with these winds, the tower is designed as 3 interlocking towers, each twisting 45 degrees to help stabilize it. In addition, vertical ailerons will run the full length of the building on each edge. Adjustments to the positions of these ailerons will redirect the winds in order to minimize structural vibrations. The building will include 7 vertically stacked 30-story neighborhoods, including apartments, offices, and hotels. Linking the neighborhoods will be several 4-story town squares. The planned height of the building is taller than the current tallest building in the world, the 828 meters Burj Khalifa.